What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB, San Diego Padres versus Philadelphia Phillies. Now, this is the first game in a doubleheader. The Padres have a 46.1% chance to win, and the Phillies have a 53.9% chance to win. This is at Philadelphia for pitchers. Pivetta for the Padres has an ERA of 3.36 and a WHIP of 1.03. And Abel for the Phillies has an ERA of 3.47, the WHIP of 1.16. Now, Pivetta has pitched in 91 innings, while Abel has only pitched in 23 and one third. So let's look at Abel's career, and this is it. So both have close ERAs, like pretty close, like basic numbers. Not really significant difference outside of the experience. But this is at Philly, so I'm gonna say the Phillies win Game 1 of this doubleheader. Milwaukee Brewers versus New York Mets. Now this is the first game in a doubleheader, so as far as like odds and pitching, nothing has been given. All I have is the fact that it's at New York. So, like this game. So, based on the stats, which are pretty close between all teams, outside of the Mets having more significantly more home runs and more walks, I and more strikeouts. I think just with home field advantage, with what I have, I think the Mets are gonna beat the Brewers tomorrow. San Diego Padres versus Philadelphia Phillies. Now this is the second game of this doubleheader. So there are no odds given, but this is at Philly. And for pitchers, Cease for the Padres has an ERA of 4.53 and a WHIP of 1.32. And Sanchez for the Phillies has an ERA of 2.79 and a WHIP of 1.16. So good pitching for Sanchez, not really good pitching for Cease. So I think it's a significant pitching advantage for the Phillies. So I think with the home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Phillies will beat the Padres tomorrow. New York Yankees versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Yankees have a 45.6% chance to win, and the Blue Jays have 54.4% chance to win. This is at Toronto. For pitchers, Warren for the Yankees has an ERA of 4.37, the WHIP of 1.32, and Barrios for the Blue Jays has an ERA of 3.26, the WHIP of 1.21. So good pitching for Barrios, not really good pitching for Warren. So I say it's a definite pitching advantage for the Blue Jays. So with home field advantage and pitching advantage, I think the Blue Jays will beat the Yankees tomorrow. Milwaukee Brewers versus New York Mets. So this is the second game of the doubleheader. The Brewers have a 54.8% chance to win, and the Mets have a 45.2% chance to win. This is at New York. For pitchers, Maziorowski for the Brewers has an ERA of 1.13 and a WHIP of .63. And Tidwell for the Mets has an ERA of 10.13 and a WHIP of 2.44. Now, Mizorowski has pitched in 16 innings, and Tidwell has pitched in 10 2/3. So, Mizorowski, of course, this is his first year, and he's done very well. So he's only pitched 16 innings in his career. Now, Tidwell, same. This is all in his career. So, obviously, he's not done nearly as well. So, despite the home field advantage that the Mets have, I think with the significant pitching advantage, I mean, that is a 9 difference in the ERA. With that pitching advantage, I think the Brewers are gonna beat the Mets tomorrow. San Francisco Giants versus Arizona Diamondbacks. The Giants have a 42.5% chance to win, and the Diamondbacks have a 57.5% chance to win. This is at Arizona for pitchers. Ralph for the Giants has an ERA of 3.43 and a WHIP of 1.44. And Kelly for the Diamondbacks has an ERA of 3.49, the WHIP of 1.07. So good pitching for both teams, not really that significant a difference. So I think home field advantage will be the big thing here. So I think the Diamondbacks will beat the Giants tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening and look forward to the next video.